What's good? Now this mixtape, I had to put on this because it's definitely a dope project. You know, good lyrics, great content, a real in depth of the person, production, samples. It was an incredible project, man. You got Kwame Katana, what I Just Want to Be Heard by him too. And I had heard this is a good project, so, you know, I've been sitting on it for a while. You know, I've been listening to it day by day, you know, going in sections. It's like 20 tracks. So I listened to, like, you know, 5 one day, assess them songs, you know, another 5, you know, and then the last 10, you know, just today. So at the end of the day, it's a great fucking project. Out of the whole 20, I like 16 of them. So I think that's a big, you know, appreciation for the project. I definitely got to know who Kwame Katana. I got to know who he is. I understand his struggle, you know, with dealing with the music industry, wanting to be heard, having to work, you know, 9-to-5 jobs, you know, not knowing if his friends is going to stay down for the journey as far as, you know, going through the struggle and everything like that. Them wanting fame real fast, and he's telling them that, you know, everything takes time. Him being in the same position he been in for a year or a couple years, you know, dealing with issues with his personal life, arguing with his sister, going through with his mom, you know what I mean? Even with friends that he looked out for and having to go through problems like, you know, paying for lawyers, and, you know, they become disloyal and, you know, turn their back on him. So you definitely got to feel like you understood him, and at least I did, you know, I got to really know his story, so I really don't have to break down, you know, basically, you know, everything about every song. And you definitely got to see the part where his heart, where he gives it, you know, to women, to friends. Just basically you get fed up. A lot of these songs I personally could relate to. This project and Quest mixtape, I definitely could relate to on a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what anybody say. But this project was incredible. 3 songs off this project get 3 checks. Number 10, Left It All Behind. Number 15, Best Unsigned Rapper Alive. And number 18, Here I Come, get 3 checks because the lyrics was one thing, but I connected with what he was saying on most of them records. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot to say. Not talking about far as the rap shit, not talking about far as, you know, the music industry, but the personal shit, the emotions you go through with dealing with certain aspects of certain things. I definitely connected with that on a personal level. So I definitely appreciate this mixtape. I'm not gassing it. I'm not overhyping it. I don't even know who the fuck Kwame Katana is. I've never heard his music. I never heard of him. So this is the first reaction, you know what I'm saying, to a mixtape from a person I've never heard before. And that's what makes these reviews so real, because it's like, okay, a lot of people probably heard of the person and know the person, so they've been following them. But for me to listen to a person and not get turned off by, oh, I think he whack, I think this is that, but actually embrace, you know, his struggle and embrace his story, I think this project was fucking incredible. Now, I had heard that somebody has mentioned that it's one of the best mixtapes of the year. I wouldn't go that far and say that, but it's definitely in the top 10, in my personal opinion. I mean, if you just listen to the first song, you know what I'm saying? Nobody used to care. You know, I'm just saying, that song was just incredible. Fifth Gear, the second track, was just flawless. It's like a fun song, you know what I mean? You can tell from the beat, kind of got that triumphant type feel. See what I'm saying? Number 3, I didn't really like that. Number 4, Nothing But Dreams. That song was crazy. Number 5, though, right here, it got the Aaliyah sample. If you remember the second Friday movie, or the third Friday movie, whichever one it was, on the soundtrack, that Aaliyah song, you know, that shit was crazy. Number 6, My Life, Your Entertainment. That shit was dope. The World's Waiting For You, another good song. Number 8, Anyway, deep lyrics on that song. Life Without Water. Number 9, crazy. That sample was fucking flawless. Number 10, Left It All Behind. It's about a relationship, you know, that went sour, but the way he displayed it in his rhyme scheme, his flow, and opening up, that shit was incredible. Number 10, Number 11, player shit, I didn't like that. Number 12, 12 play, you know, sexual content, you know, about a girl, you know, doing what you do. 13, the Breakfast Club interlude was crazy because that's him, like, I'm thinking that's him, like, calling in and letting Envy know, like, get on the wave, like, you know what I mean, I'm out here moving or whatever. Number 14, Games, I didn't like that. Number 15, Best Unsigned Rapper Alive. That song was fucking flawless, man. I listened to that shit and I was like, yo, son went the fuck in. You know, from top to bottom. You know, just his lyrics, just the way he expressed himself. This is one of the songs to get my 3 checks, man. Crazy how he opened up. And then the sample, like that sample was just crazy, you know what I mean? And he college educated, you know what I mean? That was just one of the songs that just got me like, god damn, listen to that shit. I was like, word. At the end of that song, I was like, damn, if you listen to the very end of it, you know, those last couple bars, it's like, word, I relate to that shit. Number 16, I didn't like that. Time Never Tells. I thought it was a good song. I just hated the fucking hook. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I didn't like the hook. Here I Come is another song to get 3 checks, man. I think it's flawless. You know, his verses, his flow, the sample, the content. That sample is killer though. Hell no, I can't. That's crazy, like how he just spazzed on this song. Right there, like, I mean, he just killed that song. I'm sorry, like, that's just me, man. Paid Lawyers, song about, you know what I mean, helping out somebody, and they just basically turn they back on him, man.
By now, man, I thought I'd have a Rover. All I got is a Chevy with bare rotors. It's cool though, I just fixed the rotors. Don't know how I make it through the day sober. I went broke, nigga, paying for your lawyer. Now you acting like I ain't do a thing for you. Sometimes your own niggas really ain't for you. Sometimes your own niggas ain't loyal. Try to get your mindset off that nigga shit. Take you under my wing, show you the bigger pic.
So as you see right there, man, I mean, that shit just incredible to put so much personal information in your music, you know what I mean? And that's the thing that I don't understand where fans of music be saying there ain't no real music out there. You really got to search for it. You know, that's number 19, the last track, you know what I mean, was just dope. It was just a real song if you listen to it for what it's worth, man. This project is a 9 out of 10, man. I like 16 out of 20 records, you know. I feel if it would have just been 16 records, the records that I cut out, flawless project, man. And production, it's banging, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this project is definitely going to be in my top 10 with mixtape reviews. That's why it's on this channel. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I definitely feel like if you're really looking for some good music to listen to, you definitely got to check this project out, man. Kwame Katana, I Just Want to Be Heard Volume 2. Shit, I may even go check out Volume 1. Because if this shit is this dope, he had to be hard body on the first one. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I just had to bring this to y'all, you know, a real review real quick. 1.